Yo, what's up, stream? Oh, okay, no, it is going. I was looking at the recording thing. Woo! Today we're gonna be playing some Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Hey, what? That's crazy. Playing card games? Master Duel in 2023? Huh? But anyways, yes, today indeed we were playing Master Duel. And we're gonna try and roast some kids online today. But this is a game I played a lot and was not something I thought I was gonna stream. But recently, ever since the Therians came out, I was like, dang, those are some cool cards. Cause look at that. They're just mechs. They're mechs of a lion, and he's all intimidating. He's kind of got an Elden Ring boss fight slash Gundam feel from him. And so when the new set came out, I was like, alright, I am going to build a Therion deck because they look interesting. And then, typical mindset, I didn't have any UR cards. None to break down. None to craft new cards, and so I didn't. And then I don't think I started it right away, but the Theme Chronicle event came out, which I'm still not sure what the point of it is, but it came out. I grinded quite well, a bit, quote unquote. I'm 5100. And I've been using this deck, which I now have to edit because I totally didn't dismantle Link Karibo to have enough for another card. No, sir. But, yeah. I grinded enough, and I built the Therion ABC. It's a work in progress, right? I only have 12 URs. Any other UR cards I can't break down because I actually just use in any other deck. But this is the deck right here. Didn't look it up. But I okay. There are people who are like, oh my gosh, you're so unoriginal. You didn't make it yourself, and I do agree with that. Right? There is something about, hey, let me go to my Google search bar. Yu-Gi-Oh! Meta #1 Fallen of Albaz deck. Boom. Search that up. Copy, paste, boom. Onto that. That is a problem. But for me, too, it's like I like Yu-Gi-Oh! But I haven't been into it like my whole life. So I don't know what's out there. So when I build a deck, I've gotten to the point where I can build a decent deck by myself, but I have no idea what cards would actually help because I'm just not familiar. Like this, ABCs, never seen them before. Never played them, never seen them before. Same with Therions, obviously because they're new. And so, if I were to build one by myself, it'd be trash. It would be trash. It would be unusable. I couldn't even play against somebody with it. So I did copy paste it basically, but I want to get to the point where I start making changes myself. And obviously it's not quote unquote copy pasted either because the one I watched was like 3 Ash Blossoms, 3 Maxis, 50 billion hand traps, yada yada yada. I don't like that. I am a 1 Ash Blossom gamer. Mostly because I don't have enough URs to craft them. But I don't see the point, and I hate Maxi, so I don't play it. I have a certain honor. I have a code, okay? And other than that, Therions. Tried making a Therion snake. It's a work in progress. It is very much a work in progress. I kind of saw somebody do it, so I kind of tried to copy it. I played it by myself, and then I kind of realized the point behind it. And so now I have to remake this to actually be better. But I'm just kind of going through the decks right now that I actually have. I'll be honest, from here down, they're really not crafted. I did a Dark Lord Despia because I had a prismatic. I have since dismantled that prismatic to make room for more. This works. Punk, mag. I really like punks, right? And so I feel if one day punks get meta, then I am allowed to use it because I have used punks from way back since when they first came out. It was the same with Fallen of Albaz, but then it got a little too toxic for me, and then I kind of didn't want to make the deck anymore. But yeah, I've been trying different stuff with punks, normal punks, punk mech, even punk ghosts, which are alright. And then I have a witchcraft deck. I'm still waiting for the fusion support of that for it to be actually kind of just better. Because right now it's alright. And I know people run grass is always greener on the other side, or I think it's called that for that one. But me, no sir, I don't run that because it feels weird, and I don't want to run a deck like that. And this is the one that I have crafted, never seen before on any others. It can use some work because it's basically a ton of different things mashed together, but it's pretty good. If everything works out, I get Cosmic Slicer, which makes it so basically any monster on the field's effects negated. I get Cosmic Slicer out. I get Baron out, which is my negate, and then a card destroy. And then I think I have Zombie Vampire on the field as well. And I could even go further, depends on how lucky I get. But that is the deck profile for that. I would say not copy that one. But since I finished it last night at like 3 in the morning. And I was like, okay, I'm done. I'm going to try it out against other player and then see how it goes. So, I'm still pretty new. I did a test run or 2 last time. So, what I'm going to do, and this is really what I do with all my new decks, is I go into solo. Absolute Monarch, right? Therion ABC, just play. Go first. And then just basically test out my first hand. Like, you can sample the first 5 cards, but you can't actually get the feel for it. So, like, whenever I build a new deck, this is what I'll do. I will go into trait or the actual solo mode Monarch, go first, see how far I can build with a starting hand. So this will be like an us learning thing, because I still have no idea really how to play this deck. And with that being said, I think I do this. Therion Disc Coliseum. When this card is activated, you can add 1 Therion monster from your deck to your hand once per turn. If your monster would be destroyed by balance, and you can send 1 Therion card or 1 Endless Engine Gyro system from your deck to the graveyard. Once per turn, when a monster is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can turn 1, yada yada yada. Okay, basically what this means, add Therion to my hand. If something would get destroyed, then I do something. Like add a card to my hand. So let us target Regulus, and because that is the only one I have of him in the deck. And I think I need a machine in the graveyard now. So once per turn, you can target a light monster you control. Equip this card to it, and that one first effect is gonna be the same for all of them. So A, B, and C. A Assault Core, B Buster Drake, and then C Crush Wyvern. This first effect will be the same for all of them. However, I think the second one's different. Unequip this card and special summon it. A monster equipped with this card is unaffected by trap. Also, if the equipped monster would be destroyed, destroy this card instead. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can special summon 1 Union monster from your hand. So that's kind of the gimmick too. You summon them, you send them to the graveyard, you activate their effect. If you have a Union in your hand, you summon it. I think B Buster Drake is like, hey, you add a card to your hand. And then you get like Galaxy Soldier, discard, play, and then you have all ABCs in the graveyard. And that is the basic thing of this deck. And then you go into Cyber Dragon Infinity. And one other thing that I'm missing in this deck is IP Masquerade? Mascara? I don't know. is so you'll get Union Carrier, and if you can, you summon IP Masquerade, so you have a Link 2 and another Link 2, and when your opponent summons something, you quick effect IP using their monster and go into Underworld Goddess. However, I do not have enough URs to craft her, and so, I won't for the time being, but that is something I want to add. If there's anything I add next, that will probably be it. Platinum gadget, I don't know. So I don't think I can do too much with this hand, honestly. Also, if it quit, destroy this. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can add one other Union monster from your graveyard to your hand. Okay. So I don't think I can do anything here. I think this is a dead hand. And so, oh, I didn't know there's this retry button. I'm gonna retry. Go first. So that was kind of no. Shut up. I'm not a noob. You are. So that was a dead hand. I'm going to try for better. And this is why I kind of wanted to, because if I was doing that in a real duel, especially in a ranked duel, I'd just lose. I would simply just lose. And so it looks like the only thing I can activate is this. Endless Engine. Send a card to the graveyard. What's retired? I think I want to send you to the graveyard, though I'm not entirely sure the point of that. Maybe I have to run 2 of these. I'm not entirely sure the point of that. This card is in your... Okay, so why can't I activate that? Send one Therion card from your deck to the graveyard. If this card is in your graveyard, you can target one Therion card in your graveyard. That... If both are still in your graveyard, add either that card or this card to your hand, and if you do, place the other on the deck. Okay, you can only use one effect per turn and only once that turn. So next turn, I would be able to grab that from my hand. But it looks like this is another... No. I was going to say maybe another dead hand. It's not. I don't think. I'm not entirely sure what this does, so let's read it. Unauthorized reactivation. Target one machine monster you control. Equip one appropriate machine monster from your hand or deck to the graveyard, but the Union monster that you equipped cannot be special summoned this turn. Oh, okay. So that doesn't really save me then? So say I do that. Equip. Oh, no. I think this is what I... that may not be what I do. Okay. The Union monster you equipped cannot be special summoned this turn. So I think what I am supposed to do, since I can't special summon it, I don't do ABC. I do Union Driver. Equipping Union Driver on the Sea Crush Wyvern. Activating Union Wyvern. And banish this equip card. And equip a different monster to it so I can special summon it. And so now I can special summon Buster Drake. I also got a Prismatic, so that's kind of why I wanted to build this deck. Although I got a Prismatic after I decided I wanted to build the deck. And so from there, I think you do Union Carrier. But usually, at least from the video I saw, you had 2 Buster Drakes and then you'd Union Carrier. Because then you add both to your hand. And you kind of go from there. But I think you go Platinum Gadget this time. Because I will add one to my hand. If this card is sent, add one Union monster from your deck or your hand. Especially summon one Union monster from your hand. Okay, so that's pretty bad. That means I will only get one from my hand. This card is Link Summon. You can discard one card during the end phase. This turn, add one continuous field spell. Face-up spells you control cannot be destroyed by your opponent's effect. I never really get the point of this card. I've seen it in some decks. I've seen it in... Ooh, I'm trying to think of the specific deck. I don't know. It was like a staple in a specific deck. Right? But I don't remember which deck. So, or if this card is Link Summoned, you can special summon 2 monsters with the same level. One from your hand, one from your graveyard, but negate their effects. Okay, so this might not work, but I'm going to try it. So theoretically, I send both to the graveyard. I don't know what activates first. No applicable card for Sea Crush Wyvern. Okay. So if you send them both, one won't activate. I was gonna say, hey, Bee Buster Drake to the hand, Sea Crush Wyvern, since the other Bee Buster Drake to the hand, use that and just vibe, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Okay. So it looks like getting the field spell, because I've done this before and it's worked. It looks like getting the field spell is what I really need. Oh my gosh. Now that is a hand. I don't think I can do anything with this hand. No, I can't. Okay. So there are clearly some fundamental flaws with this deck. Bricking, very much one of them. So, as I do all the things, I also, because since I'm big weeb, I'm like, oh, waifu right there. And then I wanted to build a deck, but then they were like, oh yeah, those kind of decks are just like trap heavy decks, right? So set 4, pass, play, boom. And I don't really like playing decks like that. They're just not fun for me. And so I don't. I do, however, want to build a weather one, but I was focusing on Therion for now. And so, what would make the deck better? Terraforming. But for now, I think the one, and everyone I've seen wants me to run 2 ABC Dragon Busters. And so for the next few cards, maybe I'll try to add that. Okay. So, I just woke up like 20 minutes ago. I was like, stream. That being said, target 1 machine. Let me see. So this is really important to draw first. If I can get this card, boom, I'm set. Because all I need is this field spell and then Bee Buster Drake in my hand and I'm golden. Like, I draw it. Also, the adventure engine's in here. Just didn't see it. Look, my nose. Ooh. I'm very dumb. I keep trying to mute my headset, thinking that will mute my volume on my mic, but it won't. And so I keep trying to do that. Anyways, I think I basically leave here up alone. But from there, I think... we can talk about one... Do I want Foolish Burial? I think I do. And I'm sorry if you came here for actual content. No, this is deck building 101 at its finest. And that's not terrible. But the reason behind Foolish Burial, right? These cards get sent to the graveyard, they have their effect. This card is sent from the field to the graveyard. Okay, maybe not. No. The only thing that would really work on is you, but in that case, this would do it better. Anyways. So, I don't like this card. I really don't like Lightning Storm a ton, but it's just kind of a throwaway card. Regeki, Monster Reborn for memes. That. I can run 2. I don't have 2 crafted. Used to, don't anymore. This is the card I was kind of weirded by. This card's activated. You can add a Ethereum monster for protect their hand. I mean, adding this to your hand, right? So if there's a machine in your graveyard, you summon this. And then since you equip it, you can unequip it. Boom. But that's only if there's a machine in the graveyard in the first place. And so, man, this card, you really want this. Terraforming would be good. Right now, I can't craft any new ones. So just as a mental note, terraforming, really good. And then from there, I don't know, it's kind of weird. This one wasn't bad. Maybe I just add one more since it's a little more useful, right? Target one machine monster. Because I can definitely craft one more. Since it's one of the more useful cards, I'll just keep it. Less useful. Lightning Storm, less useful. Okay. I don't really get the point. I do get the point of the Therions, just not yet. Because I have to have a machine in the graveyard. Usually I don't. And so... oh, excuse me. Learning on the fly. That's what casual mode's for. Although they say casual mode, nobody's actually casual in casual mode. Everybody's just sweaty all the time. So, you know, we're just gonna hop into it. And I am going to go first, as I usually would, as anybody probably usually would. The coin toss is not, oh, who goes first, who goes second. The coin toss is there to go first. Man, I think that's trash hand. I can't really do anything with this. I can activate this if he doesn't Ash Blossom it. If he does, I guess I can Called by the Grave it. There's no point. Per turn, you can target. So I have to send Regulus to the graveyard, right? But then I simply can't do anything. So I end my Thorn. And this is going to be me losing a lot until I understand the deck and can build it better. Right? And so the brick potential is very high on a deck like this. So maybe that, now that I'm looking at it, add a Prosperity. Because I really won't use half the cards. Full combo, I use that one, that one, that one, and then Union Carrier. Boom, that's it. And then one of these for a later turn. So I could get rid of you, just for an extra kind of draw. What are you playing? Oh, goes and match. What is wrong with this guy? There's something wrong with this guy. Anybody who runs goes and match is mentally ill. Oh, he's doing Dark Magicians. I think I've lost, but I won't surrender. No, not goes in. ABC. And okay. Don't judge me on this one. Yes, I am looking up some cards that would be good in a deck like this to make it a little more consistent. But I don't even know, because people run it almost the exact same way I'm running it. No, go figure. Because I looked it up online. Okay, looks like he couldn't do anything. I wasn't really paying attention. What did he do? Soul Servant, added a card to the top of his hand. And that's it. Okay, so from here, I can activate Endless Engine to get Therion, King Regulus to my hand. Add it to my hand. What's the other option? Place it on the bottom of the deck. Okay. And then the only thing I can really do is... okay, that may not be the worst. Galaxy Soldier. Send a Assault Core to the graveyard. To special summon in defense mode. Activate Galaxy Soldier's effect. Getting another one from my deck. I guess I'll just call it the Called by the Grave if he negates it. And then I activate King Regulus by, what is that doing? Equipping? Yeah, equipping that to my hand. Equip. And then I believe I can activate your effect in order to normal summon it. Platinum Gadget? No. Union Carrier, probably. Do I get rid of Regulus for Union Carrier? What am I trying to do? I'm trying to get ABC in the graveyard. Okay. Can't be targeted. Yeah. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to smack him, and then I'm gonna finish my turn. So I'll smack him for some damage. Main phase 2. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to... if only you were a B-Buster. Do this. This may be a mistake. This is all about making mistakes, though. Learning from them. Union Carrier, right? Union Carrier. Activate Union Carrier. I guess I select you. Equip a monster. There's no point in me doing that. Click B-Buster, right? And, okay, maybe there was a point. Yeah, okay. There was a point. And so with that being said, now that I've made a mistake, I end my turn. So, okay, that's why you want Union. Union Driver. Because you go to Union Driver, excuse me, and then you go into either A, B, or C. And then since you can't special summon the one you've equipped, that's why you do Union. Because he doesn't have a special summon effect anyways. And then you go into one, and it won't be affected by that. And then you summon it, but I don't know what I would have done. Right, so summon B-Buster, go into... I would just need him in the graveyard, right? Oh, I also see Nightmare Phoenix in this deck, so go into one of those. Go to another one. I could have gotten Cyber Dragon Infinity out. At the very least, I could have gotten that card out. And he's probably going to attack Galaxy Soldier, which is an L, although he might go after Union Carrier. I can only kind of hope he goes after Union Carrier. Whoa, and I can't activate spells. When did that happen? Kind of an L. But I'll be honest, I think I'm just L'd here in the first place. Yeah, so I have 13 cards in my extra deck. Maybe 12. I don't know. The slots are probably reserved for IP and another ABC. And then maybe Nightmare Phoenix or something. Oh, that is something. Nightmare Phoenix. Activate your effect. Adding a... Let's just do another... Wait, hold on. I have A, B. I want C in my hand. I can improv and make this work. Because Galaxy Soldier C off, since he didn't destroy the other one, which is a big mistake, then I summon that one. And then I don't... Okay, there's Union Driver. Okay, here's what I do. Yeah. Ooh. I want Called by the Grave. This is weird. I want to be able to play spells. Because I want to be able to play Called by the Grave in case something goes wrong. Because I don't want something getting Ash Blossomed. But if it's something like this, then there's nothing I can do. I would assume Eternal Soul, and then the other two are maybe ones that negate. So for now, Galaxy Soldier, send off Sea Crush Wyvern. If anything, if this somehow gets negated, I do still have the 3 cards in my graveyard. So Galaxy Soldier into... Now, what does this do? I've never actually read this card. Detach, take one. No. Let's do... Go into Nova. Go into Nova. Solemn Judgment, question mark? This is kind of why I'm going into Infinity first. Although I think Infinity would be better. Yep, and there's Eternal Soul. It's exactly what I thought it was going to be. Add one from your deck to your hand. Okay, that's fine. So I gotta be careful. He gonna destroy all spells and traps. That's not bad. This is, in all honesty, basically a bluff. Called by the Grave's not gonna help me negate anything unless he gets a Dark Magician in the graveyard. So there's Infinity. There's Solemn Judgment. Okay, I kind of thought he had that, which is good. So I'm gonna ABC, get rid of that card. And yeah, that's basically kind of why I did that first. Now I go into ABC, because he probably doesn't know how this deck plays. ABC, activate it, sending Draco back. Goes in match. Okay. Wait. I don't. That doesn't affect me because they're both machines. I think I just won here. Yeah. And then I will just get rid of Eternal Soul, because that will, in return, get rid of this anyways. And then I just win. And I shouldn't have won. Let me tell you that. I shouldn't have won. I did. Boom. Great. I like winning. The only unfortunate thing, I don't get anything from winning casual matches. I don't believe. Yeah, this updates. This doesn't change. I don't actually get anything from winning casual matches. Like, none of these work. Fusion, Pendulum, Link Summon, which is alright. So, the thing I'm looking at, basically the same as what I am running, except for they're running 3 Ash Blossoms, 3 Maxis. I'm not that toxic, but I am decently toxic. They run 3 Galaxy Soldiers. I can see that, right? Because if you get it in your hand, it's a brick kind of hand, but you get Galaxy Soldier and 2 of these, then you're basically good. You can get Infinity, or, yeah, that Infinity out, not Infinite Track. But this one's just kind of added. I don't really know what it does. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can attach that monster to this card as material. You can only use each of the, once per turn, you can detach 1 material from this card, take 1 Earth monster from your deck, and either add it to your hand or send it to the graveyard. So maybe, okay, well, these aren't Earth. These are light. What's Earth? You? This one is for sending Regulus to the graveyard. Then if this card contribute 1 link, and then maybe if you attack, you can go into Zeus from there. I see people kind of don't run this or this. They run Nightmare. I'm going to add Phoenix to the deck just because it's a SR, so I can get away with it. And people run Baguska? That's weird. I could just add it, though. Maybe in case you get in a brick situation. You're like, man, I can't do anything. Let me try to live another turn. Oh, how do you spell his name? There we go. Not that I'll ever really use him, but I do have cards to kind of get. Oh, I guess Foolish Burial for the Adventure Engine is what I'm now thinking. And so it is better than another card. Forbidden Droplet, if I can discard these. And it looks like they do the Psy frames. And just for the negate, the hand trap. I think I am going to run Pot of Prosperity. Usually I don't. Just, I don't know. I like to have options in my extra deck. But this really is a one-trick kind of pony deck. People run 3 of the... I don't know why. Maybe I'm just not reading it right. Well, let's see. Let me actually read it. When this card is activated, you can add 1 Therian monster from your deck to your hand. It looks like they do run 2 Reguluses in the one I'm looking at. Once per turn, if your monster would be destroyed by battle, you can send 1 Therion card. Once per turn, when a monster is destroyed by battle, send it to the graveyard, you can add it to your hand. This is a negate, I believe. You can send 1 Therian monster from your hand or face up to the field. So I believe you can just send itself, and then you negate. So this is, you get it out, free negate, right? And I think that's the only point of that card, except for maybe sending stuff to the graveyard. But I think I am going to add another Galaxy Soldier. And this is all just to try and make it a tiny bit more consistent. 3 of these. I would want terraforming if there's any one thing I would add. Well, maybe the second one I add, because then I add IP and then terraforming. And it looks like Forbidden Droplet's popular. I think it's just for the discard. And that is basically it. Okay, what's less useful? You know, I don't see a lot of people running stuff like Raigeki, Harpy's Feather Duster, but I feel like it saved me so many times. And I get people would rather the negate rather than the actual thing. But just think about it. You draw Psy-Frame Driver. So if you don't know how it works, let's look it back up. Modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Is very confusing. So I don't really expect anyone to get what I'm talking about. It's just me talking to myself. So you have this card in your hand. They activate an effect, you activate this card. You activate this card, you negate that effect, you special summon this. Special summon this, and you special summon the normal type one of this, which doesn't do anything. It's just there so this one can pop the effect. This one. You draw this card though, dead draw. You can't do anything with it. Can't summon it. Since it's a level 6, you'd have to tribute. Nobody tributes it. Well, that's a lie, except for me. I play snakes. But it's just a dead draw half the time. But who am I to complain? Boom. Maybe if I break, I have to pass. That would save me. So let's get rid of one of these. I kind of want to keep one just in case I ever run into a flu deck. Hate that deck. Get rid of that. I guess get rid of Monster Reborn. It's not technically needed. Maybe for the sake of consistency, just get rid of it. Yeah, I can do without Solemn Judgment. And what else could I get rid of? I don't see people running this. And I get why they wouldn't, because you'd probably rather add it to your hand rather than sending it to the graveyard. Yeah, I could get rid of this, because this one's not great. It's not great. And I say, oh, I'm playing a Therion deck. I think there's 30 Therion cards in this deck. Which was what I was thinking. When I was first making this deck, I was like, why is this just for the free? No, this is ABC with a engine, right? So it's different. It's like, this is only in the deck to get this card out. It doesn't help anything really. It's just to get a free negate out. It's not a quote-unquote true Therion deck. But still, this deck is really fun for me still, even though I'm losing a lot and I don't really know how to play it. For me, it's just fun. But anyways, I think that's going to be the new updated deck, and we're going to hop in and try it again. But yeah, I think Therion like actual snakes. I will build, not today, maybe off live stream, because I doubt anybody wants to just sit here and watch me build a deck, even though that's what they're doing. So yeah, I'm just gonna hop in and I'm gonna do the thing real quick. There you go. And now your ears have been blessed. Oh my gosh, he did the thing. The soda man did the thing. He opened his soda. Oh my gosh, don't freak out. Don't freak out. It's gonna be okay. Oh, and what a better match than to go against Dr. P. Dr. Pepper. I guess go first. Let's see if it actually picks in time. Okay. I was kind of afraid it wouldn't, but anyways, let's keep going at it. Now, this is bad. I feel like this is bad. So, activate this. Add Therion monster from your deck to your hand. Yep. Add Therion. Gosh. Dang it, Bobby! If you control no monsters, you can special summon this. I guess I can... Same type or attribute? They don't have anything in common. I could go into Barrier Blockade. Just hope next turn I do it. Okay. Let's just do that. And I'm not even sure if I can. Let's go like there. Let's go like there. And let's go like this. And this is a terrible brick situation. It's bad. Let me tell you, this is bad. If this was competitive, boom. I'd die. Oh, crap. Dang it. Okay, so if I... Hold on. Oh, wait. From your graveyard to your hand. What am I doing? Oh my gosh. What am I doing? I guess I didn't read that card. I may take that out. I didn't read that at all. Huh. Okay. He either got a mad brick hand too, or was like, oh my gosh, Therion's are OP somehow. And then he left. Can I try that again? Yeah, if there's any one problem with this deck, bricking. Simply bricking is the worst thing about this deck. And I'm going to say it. I don't like how they limited Pot of Prosperity. I get why they did, because Fluwanderies would use 3 and would just have mad consistency because of it. But come on, think of like decks like these where they aren't necessarily meta, but they're good, but they have a tendency to brick. Pot of Prosperity would help decks like this, and even decks that aren't good either. And I don't think it's going to load. Like, you play, I don't know, Rainbow Dragon deck or something. Like, not anything with Rainbow Dragon, you're playing Rainbow Dragon. And you need cards because you brick a ton. You run 3 Pot of Prosperities. And that's my personal opinion why I don't like how it's limited. I'd rather it at 3. Because on decks that aren't necessarily good, but you want to run them anyways because maybe they have your favorite card, you would need 3 of those just to, I don't know, get it started, get it running. Maybe make it a little more consistent since it's not a good deck in the first place. Oh my. Oh my. I could Galaxy Soldier off Galaxy Soldier and then add Galaxy Soldier. Ah, that's funny. Actually, hold on. If I get... Wait, I think I can even do it. Yeah, I just send a light. I think I could just go into Infinity off the bat. But, honestly, I'll just do 3. I'll do Baguska. I'll do... Since I'm going into Infinity anyways, I'm going to get rid of Infinite Track and then Barrier Blockader. Maybe I'll get Assault Core. Oh, I'm sorry, little one. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So here's what I'm gonna do. Galaxy Soldier off Psyframe into Galaxy Soldier. Activate Galaxy Soldier. Galaxy Soldier activate or adds Galaxy Soldier from my hand. Next, activate Galaxy Soldier to send Galaxy Soldier to the graveyard in order to summon Galaxy Soldier. And then the 2 Galaxy Soldiers will go to Cybernova. This is not Cybernova into Cyber Dragon Infinity with an Ash Blossom in my hand. I have a monster negate and I have an add card to hand negate. And brain not working. Should I activate this? I don't see a point to, so I'll save it. Blow my nose again. You just want to add. You want to start your hand with B Buster Drake. You do, oh my gosh, is this a Sword Soul deck? Oh, I have to stop it though, don't I? I have to stop it. But I can't, because then he's just gonna go into Seoul. I don't know how to pronounce it. Oh, that's kind of cool. Shrink, 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 shrink. Spinning. I did collect Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and one of the decks I did build was mutants. And so I liked playing mutants in the actual game mode. And I kind of want to build a mutant deck. Okay, the only problem is this is going to activate and destroy one of my cards, right? But I don't know if I can negate it now. Because now I'm kind of forced to negate. Wait, huh? Is this typical? Huh? Huh? What? What deck was he playing? I was like, wait, is that typical of Sword Souls? He was playing Toxic. What is this in there for? Can be treated as a level 8 monster when used for synchro. So go 12 into, oh, but that's 10. He didn't have any level 12s. Maybe that's why. Maybe he forgot to add the level 12. I don't even know if there is a level 12 though. You toxic mother. Okay, maybe I can understand. He did pull this. So here's what I'm gonna say. If he pulled this before making this deck, he's good. He's in the clear. He's allowed to make this deck. If he pulled this in the process of making this deck, I would say some very unkind things about him, but I won't. Okay, well, what I'm learning today, this deck, not consistent at all. If you have a good start, you have a good start. But anything in between, you are kind of screwed. I'm not gonna lie. Now, I will not lie. I have wanted to make a Sword Soul deck. But that is because I think the cards are cool. But it is mad toxic and mad good. And so I didn't. I refrained. And yes, I do have a tendency to avert myself from meta decks. That is just me. Oh boy. I don't want this to get negated. I don't, but I can go into the mini combo with that. Pot of Prosperity. Thoughts. Going to do 6. Can you negate this after this? That would be terrible. You. I don't think I'm gonna go into Appaloosa. I also don't think I'm gonna go into Underworld Goddess. Therion, Psyframe, A Assault Core, Photon Orbital, B Buster Drake. I think I want B Buster Drake. Oh, although I can't really do anything with it. Taking my face, target 1 photon. Control, equip discard, yada 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 yada. Do I do Therion? No, I don't. I do B Buster Drake. I think this is a mistake, but it doesn't matter. Send all those. Crap. Griffin. Griffin into Buster Drake. Into this is weird. This is a little weird. This is all I can do. I don't think I have any really room to be scared, but I could be. Nightmare Phoenix, just so I can get B Buster Drake out and add C Crush Wyvern to my hand, and that's all I can do. I'm gonna set this for bait and end my turn. How do I make this more consistent? I need either Union Hanger or I need Unauthorized Reactivation in my hand to start out the game with. I need one of those 6 cards and an A, B, or C. And then I'm chilling. However, it doesn't happen ever. It doesn't ever happen. Okay. Oh, I saw on the like Master Duel site, and I think it's just fan made, but like the Master Duel meta site, that math mechs were like top tier, and I'm like, math mechs? I haven't ever seen math mechs. But the reason I bring that up is because I am looking at a deck that is a combination of ABC, Therion, and Math Mech, which may interest me. Well, let's see. They have a little why run it. Why Math Mech engine instead of Adventurer, Sky Striker, Hero Plasma engine? Math Mech synergized for the world with ABCs. Summon themselves so they can go into rank 4. Monsters so they can be discarded by Galaxy Soldier. Adventure engine is kind of bad for ABCs. It's only good when you can set. Yeah. I will say ABC's not the best in this deck, but we have drawn one of the cards that we need. What does this do? I guess we could be Buster Drake. And then we're trying to get rid of it, but let me go into the exact steps. B Buster Drake. Activate. Targeting B Buster Drake. Equipping, I believe, Union Driver. Activate Union Driver. Go into another B Buster Drake. Activate B Buster Drake to summon it. And then from there, you go into wait, what? Wait, something's wrong. Something's wrong. And I don't think that's how that went. B Buster Drake. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to summon access code. I'll keep it real. This guy's like lost hope. This guy probably has not played the game before. I'm sorry, little one. And you. What am I hoping to accomplish? I think I was hoping to accomplish Platinum Gadget. Platinum Gadget, get them off. But that didn't happen. Because I don't think I could special summon anything off of Nightmare Phoenix. That's funny. That is funny. Well, this is scuffed. This is scuffed. Okay, so like. Yeah. So I'm reading this. It's like, oh, you should probably do 2 Reguluses and 1 of the Coliseum. This Coliseum. Just because they don't play into anything. Let's see. Mostly used for Ash Bait. Yeah. Is this worth running? It said that like that's gonna win me the game. The key gets sore. I'm going to activate Hatsudo. You right of Erismere. Boom. Toxicity inbound. Wee woo wee woo wee woo. Yes. Place this. And maybe I do just want to run adventures because I have a prismatic of it. But let me. I don't have any negates, so one of you to the hand. Back fool. And Sea Crush into Union Hanger. Targeting Sea Crush. Equipping Ace Health Core. Huh. Oh, I can do it when they're on the field, too? I didn't know that. I thought they all had to be in the graveyard. Okay, thoughts for next time. ABC Dragon Buster! Activate ABC Dragon Buster! Discard one card, target one opponent. I guess that's why you would run multiple. Because I could already get another. I think I can only summon once per turn. But I think I could already get another ABC Buster out. And I'm sorry, little one. I'm sorry. He was probably running a basic deck. Hey, Math Max. Interesting. What was he running? I feel bad. I really feel bad. Oh, I'm sorry. He didn't even have polymerization for 5-headed dragon. No. I'm sorry, little one. You must die. What? This one itself going to rank 4 XYZ with ABC body. Mathematics are like cards. Like, not only that, mathematics can make a play itself. Sky Striker is good, but it can't make a play. You don't have an ABC body card. Huh. I have no idea how math makes play. I just don't. Let me read this one. You contribute one monster, special summon, one level 4 mathematic from your hand or graveyard. If this card is executed, summon. You can attach 2 to 4 tiers depending on appropriate mathematic. Having a level 4 monster from your deck to your hand. Okay. So maybe I could add a card or an ABC that way. This card's, well, but then I need 30. What was the other one? Systems malfunctioning. I'm reading the math max. I don't see a point. If you control no monsters, they special summon it, but banish it when it leaves the field. Well, you can run Borreload. Borreload's like, I will say, Borreload Savage Dragon, maybe my favorite card. It just looks cool. It's a synchro. Like, I love synchros. Synchros are my favorite. Of any of the extra deck cards, I love synchros. I love playing with synchros. Their turns take too long, though. So usually I don't. And it's good because Omni Negate. We like that. Also, you cannot special summon a monster from the extra deck for the rest of the turn except for Cyber's monster. That seems kind of bad though. Like maybe if you have absolutely nothing else, then you play Math Mix. That's it. It's just there's nothing to fix the inconsistencies of the deck. Like no draw cards, no nothing. It's just kind of mad inconsistent. I see people running 2 Union drivers. Although, I don't understand why. You only need the one. Maybe in case its effects get negated, you have something to fall back on. I don't think it's a good draw card. Like, I think if you draw it, it's just a dead draw, though. Would be the sharper battle. Yeah, it's just a dead draw. I don't get it. I guess you want to go second. I just guess you would want to go second. I could add Cerberus just as a throw-in card and to intimidate people with my maxed out extra deck. Ooh, this is hard because I'm trying to make the deck good. I'll be honest, it's not. It's fun. I think it's cool. I think ABC Dragon's a cool card. But it's hard to make the deck consistent. The only one card I can think of making it more consistent is Terraforming. And that's just because I can add the field spell easier to my hand. And then Pot of Prosperity, but that's already in here. I could add Pot of Greed, which lets me sell. What? They banned Pot of Greed. Alright. This is a mistake. I'm going into ranked. I'm not. Just don't look at the bronze 5. Look. Hold on. Cancel that. Look at that. I used to play this game. Platinum Border. What the? Wow. I guess I didn't. Platinum Border. I got there. Never went to Diamond because I never wanted to hate myself more. I think I got to Platinum 5, maybe Platinum 4, and then I'm like, ugh, I'm facing the same 3 decks over and over and over, and I want to hurt myself. But anyways, ABCs. My alphabet deck. And so we shall hop into the fires of ranked. Challenge the very top players in bronze 5. Hey, it's not going to happen. But I won't be surprised if I run into A, Flu, B, Sword Soul, C, what's the Eldritch? That's it. How's my hand looking? I don't know. Pretty good, I'd say. Let's do bait. And honestly, I feel like that's why this card is here. Adventure Engine bait. And if I can get it out, yay, free negate. But if anything else, just please negate that so I can go on with my life. Hopefully go on with my life. Nico Ru. I don't know what the first part says. I can't read kanji. Activate right. Max C. That's even worse. That's even worse because now I'm just not going to play because it's not worth it. Does he draw off a token? Oh, he does. Well, dang it. I hate you. I want you to know that. I hate you. I think I do. Send A Assault Core. And then let's summon Griffin. He'll get another draw. That's why that card is so dumb. It is so dumb. No way. Boom. Activate. That's all I'll do. If I end up regretting it, big whoop. I hate Max C. Can't negate it either. Select one card. Equip the token with it. Boom. Activate it. Which one's scarier? I think he would set the good one first, which is the middle. Human mindset, you always want to set your better option first. And so I feel like this is good, but it's not changing. See, this is the thing. I could straight win. I could straight just win if I said, screw it. Playing through. You know what? Screw it. I'm playing through it. I have a negate. I'm not scared. I'm scared. Galaxy Soldier. I haven't normal summoned yet. Is this on the field? I don't know the card from your hand to the grave. No, it's not. Alright, sorry, B Buster Drake. Going to the graveyard. Boom. Yeah, screw you. I'm playing through it. If you Ash, I couldn't care less. If negate this. Actually, please negate this. Because you'll be wasting your time. Let's send Union Driver. You'll actually just be wasting your time if you negate this. So please, by all means, I implore you, negate it. Now, if they actually were in attack mode, I would be golden. And do I want to go for ABC? I don't know what's the better play, since I'm not familiar with the deck yet. So I'm just going to go into Infinity. And that shall be the turn. Which is pretty bad now that I'm admitting it. Because the whole point of just simply playing through it was to be able to one-shot. And since I can't do it anymore, I may have misplayed. I may have made a mistake. And can I? What's pretending? Dang it! That's all I can do. Just have a monster negate, normal negate, and well, he'll definitely have baits and counters though. So I lose. GG, good game. GG Ari. See you in the next one. I'm just gonna explode in about 30 minutes. Whenever he finishes his turn. Uki. Oh, there it is. Called by. What are you called by in the graveyard? B Buster Drake? Yeah, go for it. Yeah, just pop off. Go for it. He's like, oh my gosh, he's gonna summon ABC without the B imperm. I can't really. Ugh. Here's the problem. Well, I guess it's a problem. Since I'm gonna lose it anyways. I guess I send you. I'm gonna lose it anyways, so there's no reason not to. I just get another equipped. Oh no, I don't. I'm thinking of oh, and I Ow! I'm going to scream! I'm gonna scream! Maybe in case it lives. This is why you don't play through Max C. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Oh, I want to. I'm so angry. I'm really angry. Oh, it's so tempting. It's so tempting. Instant fusion. What are you running? Let's just turn it off. I can't do anything with it. Turn it off. Sit back. Do I have something I can play in the background? Oh, let me get Bloons Tower Defense loaded up. Heck yeah. Honestly, if I could do something like that. Oh. That's funny. So I've been thinking. Now's a great time to just sit back, relax. He's playing Predaplants, and I'm going to explode in 3 seconds because I'm pretty sure this is a meta deck. No, but it's close to one. Gonna sit back, relax, chill. How you guys doing? How are you guys doing today? I'm just gonna watch my inevitable defeat in about 3 seconds. And so I could surrender, but I don't get gems for doing that. Sorry. I forgot to mute myself again. I believe I muted my headset instead. Okay. Yeah, I was like, oh, I should do Fate stuff on the channel. This would be a great time to just like tab out, put another window up top left. Since that's off, I just play Fate in the background. I could now, but you couldn't see it. And so I shall refrain. But what are we at? We're at an hour 10 minutes. I'll be honest, I've been having fun. But again, I'm not sure how fun it is to watch me brick every time. I don't think I've been able to pull off the whole combo once. But you know what? I'm gonna say it. Deal with it. There are 50,000 other people you could be watching. But yeah, here we are. Just watching our inevitable defeat. Just gonna sit back, relax. He's just gonna keep doing his things because he's got the cards for it. I guess this is why Max C's good. Who would have thought? Ban it. Honestly, I would not shed a single tear if Max C was banned. It's banned in the TCG. But since I think this game goes off the OCG, it's at 3 in the OCG. There's 3 of it. What a... I hate Max C. Let me tell you. I hate the card. It should not be a thing. Because let me tell you the 2 options that happen. This is a great example. Here are the 2 options that happens when they Max C. You are going. They Max C you. You don't have a negate for it. Here are your 2 options. You finish what you're doing. You stop. You pass turn. You hope they don't have a play. You pray. You get on your knees. You cross your fingers. You bow down. I don't know. You do whatever. You're just hoping. You are praying. You are begging for some aspect that they do not have a play after they have maxied. You're at the absolute whim of the game when they max you. And you're hoping they don't have a play. Or you play through it. I should have done something else so I would have been able to one-shot him. But no, I didn't. You just play it. You hope they don't have a negate. You play through it. You win. Or you play through it. You don't one-shot them and you lose because now they have every possible combo imaginable in their hand that they have from their deck, and then you just lose that way. And so those are the 2 options you have when people max seed. Neither are very fun. Neither are fun at all because you go first and they max see you. Well, guess what? Your option is to die. Your option is just to stop playing. And then they can just pop off unless you just started with 3 or 4 hand traps. And that is why I hate Max C. That is why I hate Max C. That is crazy. It's like it ruins games. Mystical Mind players be like, I've never run into Mystical Mind. I think it's banned in this, that's why. Thank goodness. But okay, well, that was fun. That was fun. And with that being said, I'm going back to casual. Because I am not doing that again. I've also seen Runic is up there on the tier list. But this is why I have a problem with the deck. From clicking on the first Runic deck, I see there is only 2 monsters in the deck. Amano Iwato, the spirit monster. And from that, I can already tell it's being toxic. And you know how I can? First card I appear. Target one effect monster your opponent controls. Negate its effects. That is already how I can tell that deck is toxic. I can also tell it's toxic because there's 2 skill drains in it. There's skill drain, and then there's only 5 different extra deck monsters. And they're only running 9. That's crazy. It's like the deck isn't any fun to play. There's no skill to play it. It's just you draw the cards you need and you win. That's crazy. A no skill deck? Wow, we need another one of those. If you couldn't tell, I'm a little bit triggered right now after that last one. Max C puts me in a bad mood. I never want to see it again. That's crazy. Did Igniters get worse? Whoa, speaking of. Heck no. To the no. You know, I don't think that was the play. I thought I read it special summon from your hand. Okay, well, it was the play. We get away with it. Let's go, boys. We get away with it. That made me kind of pissed. About to say some very unfair, unkind, very naughty words to anybody who runs Max C's, but I'll refrain. I won't say a thing. I'll just go screaming to my pillow after this stream's done. Ooh, be busta Drake. Okay, let's try bait. This is bait. Thoughts? I showed you my theory on this Coliseum. Please respond. He's reading it. He is reading the entire paragraph. Stop that. Yu-Gi-Oh! Players don't do that. Add Regulus to my hand. Now that Regulus is in my hand, I shall activate Forbidden Drop. No, I won't. I will activate Pot of P. Yeah, I'll only do 3. I'll do Infinite Track, Baguska, and Barrier Blockade. Thoughts? Don't read the card. You already know what it does. Assault Core, Rite of Erismere, Called by the Grave. Now Called by the Grave is my option. I'm going to hope neither of those are imperm. I don't think they are. So, with that being said, be Buster Drake. Why can you still play something? Oh, you're about to Maxi me. I was about to. Where's the application close? We gotta get it queued up. Task Manager is gonna be on my second screen. Excuse me. Please. Yay! I played 3 cards and he surrendered. This is very fun. Oh, no, he just had bad connection. What was he playing? Oh. Well, he was playing at Ignite. Speaking of... Well, no, these aren't at Igniters. I was thinking Salamandreat, actually. And he was playing that. That's funny. That's actually really funny. Also, all these... Just a lie. Just a lie. I won 2 of those because they just surrendered after I didn't have a play. And I think I could have gotten somewhat far with that. Maybe not ABC Bust a Dragon far, but nope. See, that's another thing. It's like If I were to run this deck, I don't know the engines in this game. I just don't know the engines in this game. So I don't know what would be good. And I can just play through it because I have Called by the Grave. This is great. This is great. I think I can get full combo from this. Union Hanger. From Union Hanger, we add... I think I just add a Assault Core because I already have Buster Drake in my hand. I summon Buster Drake. I activate Union Hanger. I target Buster Drake. I equip Union Driver. Activating Union Driver. Equipping B Buster Drake to B Buster Drake. Let's do my Prismatic because it's cool. I summon B Buster Drake. Face up. And then I do Union Carrier. And if I remember how this goes, Union Carrier in adding okay, I think I remember how to do this. I don't really need a... I'll add another B Buster Drake. And then I'll add, I guess, another A Assault Core. Because then I think what I do is I activate Union Carrier. I target myself. And then I equip Photon Orbital. And then I can activate Photon Orbital. Sending it to the graveyard to add Galaxy Soldier. And then I summon Galaxy Soldier by sending A Assault Core. Summon it right there. Activate Galaxy Soldier, adding another one to my deck from my hand. Adding Galaxy Soldier again. And then activating it to send to the graveyard Sea Crush Wyvern to Galaxy Soldier. Galaxy Soldier into Nova. And then into Infinity. Nova. Into Infinity. And then at this point, I go into ABC Dragon by banishing all 30 pieces from my graveyard. And there's the play. And that is the play. And I think there's a way to get out IP Masquerade from this, and then you can go into Underworld Goddess from there. But since I don't know how to do that, and I can't, since I don't even have the card in my deck, I simply end the turn. I think this is it's better going second, but it's not. Because I think what I would do... What would I do in order to go into IP? I would need to look up the video I watched of somebody playing a deck like this. Because I think they somehow went to IP after this. Well, that's... Okay, so that's basically this deck done, honestly. The only thing I would say I would need to finish the deck would be a terraforming. I don't know why I keep getting rid of terraforming. I've built it like 3 times over, and then I've decrafted it 3 times over. So the only thing I would do, terraforming, IP Masquerade, and and maybe another ABC Dragon Buster. Maybe. What was that? Offensive Gladiator Beasts. Ooh, he's only got 9 cards. Man. Of course I get my combo against somebody who's not... Well, he's trying, but... So, let's just do it again. Be Buster Drake. Oh, maybe that's why people run 2 Union Hangers. So they can just do the combo again next turn. And I could get a second ABC out if I had one. But since I don't, we live, we vibe, we destroy that card, and then I think we win. Goodbye, Griffin. Have a nice life. Goodbye, Face Down. Have a nice life. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not going to try and do anything longer because then I'd be wasting your time. Let's just finish this. So maybe turn 2, if I survive to turn 2, that would be good. I would have another ABC out on the field. I would maybe have Chaos Underworld. I really like that card, by the way. I like its design. It's a good design. And something about a Link 5 makes me like, oh, that's cool. That's cool. But it's not a card you can run in every deck, which it's a lie. You just have to run that in IP. So you use their card on their turn to get it out. But yeah. Pretty good stuff. What would be the next deck I want to build? I have so many decks I want to build. And no cards to craft them with. So, with that being said, I'm going to play the mode, and I'm going to show you which deck I've been playing. It is a Nordic deck. And, no, yeah, it's just, it's been doing really well for me. I say that and I usually go first. We'll see how I do going second. But, okay, never mind. I'm just going to go first again. I've been succeeding a lot with it, and I don't know why. It's not the best deck in the world. Oh, wow. He's got the sleeves and everything. Goodbye. Phasmophobia's player be like, goodbye, goodbye. Ah, crap. That's bad. Oh, well, we do what we can. It doesn't look like he's got Maxi or anything of the like. Thoughts? Crap. Let's do these. Goodbye. And then let's do you, and you. 1, 2, 3. And activate Nordic Smith. Like, this deck is not good. This deck is not complete either. I have 11 cards in the extra deck, but I only play like 3, honestly. Like, I don't know. It is pretty good. But it's doing way better than I expected. I've been seeing a lot of bee troopers in this event, and I don't know why. I played like 4 in a row, and I'm like, are these the thing now? Am I missing something? Did I miss something? Also, as I look over, I saw the thumbnail I made for this. Oh man, if I were better at editing, and oh, excuse me. It was kind of hard to do with my... Isn't each player draws and each player discards? Yeah, it is. He's playing Dark Worlds. Okay. If I were better at editing, it'd look a lot better. And I'd make it look like Pot of Greeds were actually changing. Because if you actually just inspect it, you can read what cards they actually are. But I was like, oh... I had a few ideas for the actual thumbnail, but I couldn't make all of them happen. Maybe I'll try to next time. But I wanted to have something to do with like a cursed Pot of Greed thumbnail. And what'd I do? Okay. And what'd I do? Oh, I'm not about to get destroyed. Oh, we saved. And he had 2 of those? It's crazy. Yeah, maybe if I'm not getting railed, I'll... Oh, yeah, because they're just... Oh, you stupid! Well, I mean, he didn't have a choice. But yeah, I had a few ideas. I decided to go with that one. And, if I was better at editing, it would look a lot better. Because it's not bad, but it kind of looks slipshod. And I was having a fun time making it though. That's so silly. Like, oh my gosh, this was one of the ideas. Like, Pot of Greed chaining into Pot of Greed, chaining into Pot of Greed, and it's the most toxic, cursed thing ever. But I could have made it more cursed. You can't attack it. Read the card. But if I were better at editing, I would have. But I couldn't. And part of it was just because of the thing I was using to edit it. Yeah, okay, makes sense. I couldn't, like, angle it, per se. I can only make a flat image and rotate it. And that's the only thing I could do. Because it's kind of like... I don't know what the word for it is. Like, sidescaped, maybe? It's not really the word for it, but, like, angled. But I can't give it an angled effect, right? I think I'd have to go into something like Photoshop for that. And I do not have Photoshop on this computer. I would have to bring up my laptop. But just then I'd have to make it on my laptop, email myself the thumbnail, then save it on this computer because this is the actual streaming computer. And then it'd just be a whole hassle. And I didn't want to do that. And so I just did what I could. And that was it. Oh, this is kind of bad. If I get Ash Blossom, I'm cooked. And there was one time against Dark Magicians. They Ash Blossomed both of my Nordic Ascendants. And I was like, oh my gosh, I only run 2. I guess I just die. The game went on for like 30 turns. Because since... other than the Nordics, I just run hand traps and a bunch of annoying cards. I just mad annoyed him for 20, 30 turns, like negating what he'd do, yada, yada, yada. And the game went on for so long before he finally finished me. But that was like my first game, and I completed a ton of challenges because of it. Because I just kept pestering him with all the cards and stuff. But as I have realized, I have not been explaining this deck very well. The whole concept of it is get out Golvaig, the Nordic Ascent. She's a Link 1, so literally any Nordic will do. If I draw any Nordic, it'll work. I draw her, I activate her, I send 3 cards from my hand or field to the graveyard, and I special summon Nordics according to how many I send. So I send 3, I send a level 4, a level 4, and a level 2, and I get out Odin. If something's pointing to him, or if she is pointing to an Aesir monster, she cannot be attacked, and that card cannot be... that card cannot be targeted by effects. I don't know if I should have negated that or not, but I guess I can get away with it. Yeah. Zombies? What do you mean by that? Uh-oh, what it did? What'd I do? Gozuki. I'm scared. I haven't really seen this deck. Discover something. How about no? Because zombies are scary in the grave, so how about no? Also, 4,000, pretty hard to get over. Soda. 4,000 is actually pretty hard to get over. Okay, what's he doing? Oh, is this a Revenge Red thing? Gozuki still activates. This is tough. This is tough. He's gonna go into another Revenge Red. Target one graveyard to your hand or meta. No. Oh, I played. And this reminds me, I played Duel Links in the past, and I would play this deck, the Shiranui deck, and then I guess a ban list hit, and they banned one of the cards, and I couldn't. Oh god, what are you doing? Oh, you're scaring me! Stop that! You're scaring me! Don't do that! Don't do that. Don't do that. Did you not? Okay. Clearly he's not reading. But yeah, I used to play Shiranuis, and then I think a ban list hit. You couldn't use some of the cards, and I was like, oh, it's just mad inconsistent now. Dropped it. Stopped playing Duel Links. I think actually I did stop playing Duel Links. They're like, oh my gosh, my best deck doesn't work anymore. Huh? Oh, he can still send it to the graveyard. It's just the activated effects negated. But then you go up, yada yada yada. Well, at the very least, hopefully this gets destroyed. Because if this gets destroyed, I can use this effect to summon another, either Thor or Loki from my extra deck. And during the end phase, I can bring him back by banishing this card from my graveyard. Now he'll go into a Link 8. Oh, that's kind of a cute card. That's totally a dude in it. Oh gosh. I didn't say anything. I don't know. And since I don't know, I'm not going to say anything further. I think zombie cards are cool. The only good zombie deck, though, is Eldritch. That's mega toxic. And so, obviously, I don't play it. Yeah, what is this? Skeletal Dragon Felgran. No! Well, you have to target that one, luckily. The only thing, if it gets banished, it doesn't work. Which is why I hate that. Yeah, that one gets banished. I'm just going to stare at you. You can target one other face that negate the effects until the end of the turn. It doesn't really have any effects worth negating, so... yeah, there goes my quote-unquote protection. Let's activate this. Can't be affected by spells or traps. And I guess I'll just swing. Maybe I'm not reading, but I don't think I saw anything scary in the card description. Okay, he gets protected. And then reduce its level by 1. Okay. So he gets a free card for doing that. So it's a level 7 now. I was about to say, ooh, if it was level 8, 2 level 8s, XZs, oh no, that would be bad. That would be bad, I will say. Because then he could go into Dingirisu or drag Lubion into either yada 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 or yada yada yada. You get the point. It would have something very scary for me. And I would not like that. I would not like that. Ah. Vampire Sucker. Do I negate this? No. I don't know. I don't know what deck this is. I'm scared. I'm scared! Wait, hold on. I'm not a big fan of being tributed, so let me not be a zombie real quick. And then no solemn judgment, anything scary. I just read that. If I'm a zombie, I can be tributed for his tribute. I'm not a fan of that. I'm not gonna. I shall not have any of said thing. Then I'll just wait until he brings out something mega annoying and then solemn it. And that is my plan on living. Ebro. I also want to build. It's not good. It's not good. Again, I have a ton of ideas. Not a lot of things. Whoa! When did that happen? Oh my gosh! Red Eyes Zombie Dragon Lord. What a cool card. Why didn't Solemn Judgment activate for that? I don't know. I want to do a White Relic of Dogmatic because I think the card's cool and it's cute. So leave me alone. It's a waifu card in a waifu deck. Leave me alone. Don't at me. What do people play with it? Probably a ton of toxic stuff. Well, I already see Diviner of Herald. Secret Village, stuff like that. Dogmatic Caliber. What? Whoa, that is a big word. Dogmatic Caliber. Huh. Alright, what's this do? Blink summon, you can target one special summon, and also you can special summon, you can target everyone. Huh. Oh. I don't like that. I don't like that. You're gonna try to take over my Odin. Go away. Respectfully, go away. And then that should be the end of your turn, though. How good this deck is? Not good. Uses fossils. Boss monsters, Psy-Frame Lord. You're discarding Elder Entity. The top card. Sorry, I'm doing like 2 things at once. Because honestly, I'm not gonna say this guy's boring me. I'm bored. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. I'm just getting hot in my room. Gotta turn off my heater. Okay, first off, I'm gonna say no to spells and traps. Your opponent's hand, you get your one time. Special summon this card's in your graveyard. Yada 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 yada. How about no? Let me chain it. I think he's targeting one, and then it'll let me. Excuse me. How about no? Kotowaru. And get negated. There's no reason for me to summon you. Unless, ooh. I don't think it'd be worth it. Let me be honest. I was going to say, oh, summon. Just to get you out. But not use your effect. Just to kind of add a little more protection for you. But, so I have to destroy this one. Because there's no point. This card is in your graveyard. You can banish one zombie monster you control. Special summon this card. Well, he has to banish a zombie on the field to activate that, though. And so he'd have to get rid of this. And this, negating my effects, doesn't really matter. Oh my gosh, that's annoying. Then he gets to summon it. How many times does he get? Is that like a loop? Oh my gosh. Dang, that's really good. Props. Mad props. And big props. Oh, excuse me. Pre-preparation of rights, yeah, obviously. Ultimate Slayer, that was the card I was looking at earlier. Opponent cannot activate monster effects in response to this card's activation. Always a good thing. Send one monster from your extra deck to your graveyard and target one of them. Same type. Shovel it into the deck. Okay. And then it runs stuff like Herald of Light, Wind Pegasus, Psy-Frame Lord. What's happening? It's just not a good deck. Just not a good deck. Anything cool that you would run with it? Pop off, King. I'm reading. What's that do, though? Oh my gosh, what is he doing? This deck is so confusing, and its turns take forever. I wouldn't be surprised if he's gonna run out of time here soon. People run it with Runics. Runics are really good. Apparently. I want to run the card for no other reason than it's got waifu values. Okay. Pop off. Oh my gosh. You are boring me. Oh my gosh, he's gonna XZ summon with the 2 level 10s. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I would do Runics, but I kinda don't like playing meta decks because they're sweaty. And I know you're not gonna win unless you play the best deck. But when the best deck is 4 decks, then it's really, it's really boring. It's just boring. I'd rather stay at low tiers when I can see differences. English, very nice. Ah, man, I really need to, like, if I ever do this again. Honestly, I played this just because I wanted to grind some gems and try out the new deck that I built. It's the only reason why I'm playing this. If I ever do it again, maybe I can try to hook something up in the background, or like something that'll actually show up on you guys' screen. So when these decks take 2 billion years to... Okay, its effects don't happen this turn. Yeah, it's like something you guys can watch because it's mad boring. I'm just waiting for him to go. And then my turn hits, I attack, he uses that, brings him back. Yada yada yada. And since I can't summon more than 1 monster at a time, this is gonna go on for a while. Actually, yes I can. Now I can. I'm just gonna do it. Usually I never get this far, but yeah, just let it happen. You know you can't do anything about it. I know for a fact you can't do anything about it. Yeah, whatever. And I'm just gonna negate everything on your field. Respectfully, I'm gonna decline your card's effects. And respectfully, no. All face-ups. That's why this card is really good. It's every face-up card they control. Effects are negated. Boom. Unaffected by spells or traps. Okay. And let's keep her going. I have one more. Let's do it this way. Well, actually, what do I care about? I guess he's alright. And activate you. And activate you. Banish you. And if I just banish this little green dude, I can just basically special summon without any consequences. Because that I'd rather your effect pop. And then I'll chain yours so they can't target the first one. Not that I think he has anything. Which clearly he doesn't. But let's get the relic. And this allows me to basically just pop 1 card. Send you to the graveyard. Send you to the graveyard. And send you to the graveyard. And I will summon Thor. Just so I can negate all face-up monsters right here. Okay, he's only got 1 protection. Now that I have 2, this should be not easier. But like, since this is out on the field, he don't got any protection. This will just make the turns go by a little faster. This is mad annoying. Ugh. Because I don't think he's got anything good enough to get over 4,000 and an Omni negate with everything on his field being negated. So he's just stalling. And since I've done all the challenges, the only challenges that I have left are play duels and then just stuff from winning. And so I don't get anything out of this. So I want to win as fast as I can. It's not happening, clearly. Yeah, banish 1 card. Special summon it. Let's go through this again. Just gonna wait until something scary happens. Activate this. I mean, I guess I do technically have less cards. If it were to go to stupid, you know, deck out. Which I hope not. This would be like 20 more minutes. Oh my gosh. Ew, and I punched my mic. Yeah, negate it. It doesn't matter. I can't activate its effects anyways. You don't listen. Well, I suppose I could do the white relic in an actual Fallen of Albaz deck. It's just a little weird. I guess the only one thing that's good about it is White Relic's a spellcaster. So if you set up her in Secret Village, you're chilling. If a monster. Yeah. Maybe I'll do that version. Mad Mauler. I think it's from the graveyard anyway, so I can't do anything about it. It's just brandeds are all URs. Guess what I don't have? URs. This duel is just dragging on. Like, oh my gosh, yeah, just end your turn. That's all you can do. So here's what I do. Attack, attack, attack. Ooh, piece of candy. How about we do this? Negating all of your effects. You're gonna try to activate it. I'll just double bluff into that. That's also kind of why I like having him on, because I do Omni Monster negate. All of their monster effects are negated, and then I double bluff because they'll have to respond to that if they don't want their effects getting negated, and then I'll activate that. And it's just big bluffs into that. Yeah. And so what I could do is I could Gardula one of them, which I think I just might do. Nothing's really scary. Yeah, let's just get rid of you and tribute you, just so I can get it out of the way and deal some amount of chip damage. Chip you down. Oh, you know what I could do? I could win. Because I do this. Activate this. Let's just get this over with. Banish you. Destroying you. Don't have something in direct attack. Oh my gosh, you have something in response? Okay, no, he doesn't. I was just about to say, I'm going to throw up. This guy's ridiculous. Were those his boss monsters? Were those... thank you for the 50 gems. Yeah, the next big thing is over here, which is going to take forever. Match history. Oh, dude, is there no... match history of... No, this is him. Oh, what was he running? What was he trying to get out? Was he trying to get out zombie vampire and then slurp up one of my cards? Or was he trying to tribute one of them with vampire fascinator? Maybe he was trying to go into this. I don't know. I can't tell what was the boss. I think it was technically this, but its effects just kept getting negated. Okay. Also, very not used to playing this game on full screen, because usually it's windowed for me. Usually the game is windowed for me. For some reason, I like to keep it windowed. Okay. So, Therion's chillin'. Fun deck. pretty inconsistent. Ghost Tricks. This is my Ghost Trick deck. I like the Ghost Trick engine. I wish they were better. I really wish Ghost Tricks were better. I really like playing them. They're cool cards. Nordics, I kind of showed. I'm the theory on snakes, a work in progress. My actual, maybe I'll show this off before I end the stream. I don't know. And then these down, except for punks and witchcrafters, are basically useless. These are decks I was trying to build, and then I was like, Odd Eyes, I wasn't really having fun playing them. Dark Lords got pretty bad. Klee, this is what I used for the no extra deck event. They were pretty fun, but they were like heavily on skill drain and stuff, which is pretty toxic. And then I do have the Prismatic of this, and this is a deck, again, pretty bad. I think it was alright for the XZs ones, although I don't think I was there for the XZs. So this was the deck I wanted to build and am currently looking at. So White Relic, this card, she's not good. However, now hear me out on this one. It's a waifu, and I am willing to build a deck all around seeing that one card. Now I'll keep it real. I make decks all around seeing one card, and that is what I do. So I'm going to tab that idea. Just put that right there. And then was there anything else? I wanted to make an actual proper theory on, and I still will. I also wanted to make Ice Jades, but they don't have their field spell in the game yet, which makes them pretty bad. I also wanted to do Dinomorphias, but honestly, I saw a video title, and it put it better than anything else. Pay to lose. And that is Ice Jade, or that is Dinomorphias in a nutshell. And that is why I don't play them. This is a cute card. I think pretty good. Dang my heater off, I'm kind of sweating. Not this one. Maybe it wasn't the field. It was like, oh, I thought it was this. Oh, maybe they did get the support for it. I don't know if I'll go back to building it, though. They're just pretty cool cards. They look cool. And that's why I wanted to... Oh, run it. Excuse me. Nothing I'm interested in, really. I was interested in Labyrinth, and I was really hoping, because when I was building Ghost Trick decks, there was a Labyrinth monster in it that made it semi-good, because it had something to do with set cards, and Ghost Tricks are kind of all about set cards. Yes, not really. And then I saw Labyrinth cards, and I was like, ooh, yes. I'm finally going to get the support. And, of course, the one card that was used in the Ghost Trick deck didn't come out in this set. And I was like, well, dang it. Pretty cool cards, though. I like them. But it's just the way they play I'm not a fan of. And so that idea was also vetoed. And then Therion and Regulus was mad cool. Clavis Soulish. Oh, what a long name you have, good sir. Yep, Therion, still work in progress. Probably combine them with snakes, because I like snakes. And that's about it. That is about it. I saw those. I hate how you can get URs that you can't dismantle. Like, I don't know why that's a thing. Because I have 4 URs, but since you can't dismantle them, even though you can't physically run 4, you just have to hold out. Like this. This, I will never be able to, like, decraft for materials. I don't know why that's a thing in the first place. But it is, and it's dumb. And I dislike it. But I do not make this game. So, okay. I'm debating. Okay, so I want to build this deck, and I could just get the structure down real quick. I think that would be pretty boring for you guys to watch, though. But it'll take 3 minutes, so like, let's get to it. Sorry, I'm ignoring your guys's needs, and I will explain what I'm doing. Okay, it's basically a dogmatic deck. It's a really big shame that the deck is so good. And that doesn't make any sense, but it does, right? This card was like 40 bucks. This card was mad expensive. Like in the actual game. Yeah, dogmatics are pretty cool. And it's a shame they're so good, because when a deck gets so good, it kind of becomes really boring to play, in my opinion. Because then you're seeing it everywhere. Everywhere. And it's not fun. Because you build a deck, you kind of get the feeling that you want to be the only one running this deck, because it's a deck you like. Maybe it's a deck you built by yourself. And so it's a matter of pride building that deck. And then so when you see everybody in the entire universe running the deck and it plays pretty boringly, then you're like, okay, well, I guess I'm running a different deck because this one isn't that fun. Now, there are definitely times, places where you, I don't know, you just want to win. And so when you just want to win, you play the best deck. Okay. But like, where's the fun in that? And that's my 2 cents about it. If you just want to win, fine, I guess. It's boring that way. It's boring seeing if you only run the top 6 decks and that is the only thing you run, it's boring. What are you doing? Have some fun. Branch out a little bit. Find love. Touch some grass. Yada, yada, yada. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Casters Village is what I'm looking for. I have it. I also have Prismatic, which is kind of why I wanted to run this deck too. Because I do have it in Prismatic, so it gives me a little bit more incentive to run it. 2 Imperms and Branded Retribution. Now, I really kind of wish I did dismantle all of them.
You gotta work at floor.
Sorry about it. But, yeah, it's boring. Boring. And I wish I didn't dismantle the brandeds, because I used to have a lot of them back when I was building them when they were less good, and then things happened. I've explained, yada yada. Won't go on that rant again. 2, 3. Yes, I am just immediately copying it. I will make changes if I actually decide to run the deck, like for real. But okay, didn't mean that. I got some fat fingers. Wink. And that is it, I believe. I mean, there's like ash blossoms I add, but I said not gonna do that. But yeah, that's the deck. Way too many URs for me to be able to do. But extra deck's just basic, lame, branded cards. The only reason I want to build it, because of this card. This card right here. And we're gonna tab that? Yep, tab that for next time. With that being said, YOLO draw? Yes, YOLO draw for another ABC Dragon Buster. Oh, please, Onagai. Please don't make me have to craft another UR. We're gonna save it for last. Ooh. Well, I don't think I need 2 Union Carriers, so I can dismantle that. I like that card. Waifu card. But, well, it is just in the pocket. So, since I don't know if I'll ever... I may. do kind of Yu-Gi-Oh again. Just because it was something I want to do today. I don't find the most enjoyment out of playing it, especially if there's nothing happening. But I'll just show off the snake deck, maybe do an ABC run or two, or maybe not, and then just end it there. So I will go first. I will say, as with any deck I build by myself, it's got a breaking issue. But I mean, what decks don't? I don't know a deck that is 100% consistent. Crap. Well, speaking of, that's a pretty bad start, I will say. The only really thing I could do, activate that. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. And with that being said, oh, no. My mouse. What happened? I must have slipped. What? That's crazy. My finger slipped. And we shall go on to the next match like that one did never happen. The man of culture. Nice. Going first. What a way to end it. Quote unquote. Yes, that was very much a brick scenario. I should get rid of Harpy's Feather Duster and Raigeki and stuff. This is what I want to draw. This is what I want to draw. Send one card from your hand to the graveyard. Activate these. Okay, I'm going to do this for bait. This is weird. No, I'm going to do Layer of Darkness. I don't need it right now. Add one reptile. Add Spell Trap. Add you. And add you. I don't really know why I have this in my deck. The tokens are kind of awkward. Snake Rain. I always draw this card. And that one out of the two that I need to be in the graveyard, I always draw. What else needs to be in the graveyard? Not really anything. Maybe you. I do kind of have Aetherion because I was testing it out, if it was good or not. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to Ogadaic, Nunu, the Remnant. I'm going to activate this. This is better going first, because if they have something in their graveyard, they can special summon it. But if I go first and they have nothing in their graveyard, I can just do it. Also, Nibiru destroys this deck, as it does usually every deck. But activate that, sending Water Lily, or adding Water Lily to my hand. And from here, I can kind of... Now here's what I'm going to do. Coatl. This is what I should do. Coatl. From Coatl, go into Chaos Ruler. This card may get banned here soon, so I gotta abuse it while I can. This deck used to be a lot better with Halki Fibrax. Since Halki Fibrax died, I had to do a ton of renewing of the decks. Let's add Trail to my hand. It wouldn't really matter. I should have added something else. But since Trail's gone, I do... What can I activate from my grave real fast? Just that? Okay. If I do Zombie Vampire. I wish Shinobi Necro got sent to the graveyard, but it is what it is. Go into that, activate that. Maybe I can send it to the graveyard here. Hopefully. Don't know if I saw it. I didn't. Let's do... He's playing an Xyz deck. Let's do Therion for a level 8. Let's activate this one to banish you and to banish... Let's go ahead and do a Coatl to banish you, to special summon you back. Because I wanted to bring out Baron. It's not gonna... It can happen. I just have to use Monster Reborn. And so, with that being said, little weird to do it like that, but I am. Monster Reborn, this one. This is why I have Monster Reborn in the deck, just to kind of extend the combo a little more. Lamia go into Baron. This guy is probably so bored just sitting here. I guess I'll just do you. Into Baron. That gives me a negate. Two-face up. No, I don't want to activate that. Then from there, I can, I think, do Reptilian Spawn. Banishing one of you to summon 2 tokens. 1 token, 2 token, and from the token, it's not the best idea. 2 monsters. I think I can do both. To do Reptilian Echidna, right? And then this might be weird. You may be thinking, what the heck? What are you doing? Why are you doing this? Actually, no. It's kind of a weird way to do this. Ah! So he does have Nibiru. Huh? Oh wait, no he doesn't. I forgot that happens. Yeah, add that back to your hand. Activate this. Send these 2 back to the... Well, I'll send you. I can't activate it again and then Stardust Trail to summon from my hand. Yeah, this deck relies a lot on luck, and if I were to explain everything, I would run out of time. So just trust me on this one. I haven't normal summoned yet. Yeah, I have to do it this way anyways. Cosmic Z Slicer. Activate Slicer to add Alien Kid to my hand. I haven't normal summoned, so normal summon Alien Kid. Activate Ogadiac Water Lily to send you. I'm not going to special summon you, but I am going to end it by special summoning you. And then going into Borreload. And this is probably the best outcome I could ever hope for. And now with 2 Omni Negates and every monster negate out, that is my field. And this is the deck I have slaved away and I am proud of. And with that being said, end turn. A pretty, in my defense, pretty OP field. And this is what I have crafted myself and have done myself. And I'm proud of it. I am proud of it. This doesn't always happen. Usually I only get Baron, Zombie Vampire, Cosmic Slicer. It relies a lot on luck. Raigeki, okay. Negate. And so I can, if they activate spells or traps, I negate them with these 2. If somehow they have 3 board wipes, well, I guess I just hold that. Like, GG, well played. But I can come back next turn, which is why I like zombies. Since they all activate from the graveyard, most of them are in the graveyard, so somehow everything were to die, I can come back pretty easily. Because I summon you, go into you, Stardust Trail is unfortunately banished. Someone, I don't really have to worry about that. You should get a counter. Both of you should get a counter. I don't know why you didn't. Oh, all special summon monsters. Okay. So the normal summon monsters are safe. You can't activate your effect. The only thing... I think it does still work on links. They just don't get changed to defense mode. But they can't activate their effects. Which is good. Because links literally just can't be in defense mode. So any monster he summons, I don't have to worry about. Like this, I have 1. I have just 1. Because then I Baron you off, and then I still have 2 negates. And so goodbye. I won't waste your time. This was a good way to showcase what this deck can do. Now, obviously, you're not going to be in that situation every time. You're going to pray to start with a Called by a Grave. Borderload Savage. And let's finish it with Cosmic Schleicher. And dead. Got him. Ooh, we chillin'. And that is the Snake deck. Which is, I really like. That is my favorite deck out of any that I've ever built. And since I've done it myself, I have an attachment to it. And I have decided I want to try my hand at ABCs again. It's easy as a 1, 2, 3. Go first. This will probably be my last one. That was a good one to end it on, but I'm gonna be greedy and just play it again. So this one will be the last one. Oh my gosh. Okay, nope, that last one was the last one. That last one was the last one. This one didn't happen. Oh my gosh, it's him again. It's him again too. No, okay, no, that's cursed. Alright, video's ending. Everybody. Okay, no, in all seriousness, I have lost the will to play again, but thank you for coming out. I am gonna end it here though, and yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it. It was a weird stream. It was very weird. First time I did Yu-Gi-Oh, I think I spent like the first 40 minutes just trying to build the deck. I did it, yada yada yada, things happened. I kind of memed on some kids, got memed, and here we are. But yeah, anyways, thank you for coming out, and Soda fans.